Hello! Hi, all you folks out there in Facebook land, YouTube land, good friends, neighbors, Facebook friends, YouTube friends, subscribers, everybody. Pretty nice Sunday here. Pretty nice and shiny and sunny and hot. Oh my goodness, it's hot. I was hoping a couple people might join up and watch us here, but maybe not, maybe not. I know it's Sunday. I think it's probably about church time and all that kind of stuff. We're getting ready to get started on our new project over there. 2018 Mercedes, as my granddaddy used to call them. The rest of us call them Mercedes. Now I want to take a new minute here, a little minute, of my new refrigerator magnets. New design, kinda, sorta. Changed the font and the colors of the print so it would show up a little bit better. So there, it's official, folks. Ha! There you go, there you go. But I'm getting ready to do the wheels and tires first, as usual. Y'all know that, or should know that by now. It is my opinion that you should do that first for lots of different reasons. Take my word for it. I assembled some of the tools of the trade here to get started. Oh boy. We're just going to take a little quick walk around this. I'm very impressed with this Mercedes. Very, very nice vehicle. Very nice, very nice. Now let's take a closer look. It has a lot of holograms, swirl marks, what I call love marks. In fact, the owner told me he had one person out to detail it or wash it, and he walked out and saw the scratches he was leaving behind and told him to quit. Yeah, I just gotta show you, these cars, from what I'm told and what I understand in my experiences, they have a much higher quality paint job than other mid and lower end vehicles. The clear coat is thicker and much harder, or so I'm told, which kind of makes it a little more difficult to work with, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm going to get up a little bit closer here. I can see it with my eyes, and I can't, because it's so bright out here, I can't really tell what y'all are seeing there. But, you know, right in there, in the sun, I can see all those wash marks. You know, they're kind of in a semicircle, and further over there, I can see what looks like some of the same, because they're in an arch like this, which tells me from somebody washing it, or probably those aren't from the car wash, although he said he has taken it through the car wash, which scratches your paint, folks, and does other damage. Some of the marks that are kind of hard to see are this away, which is from the brushes turning on that car wash, and some of this may be from them drying it after it comes out. You know, you've seen them after you pull out of the bay there, or they pull your car out of the bay, then they jump on it with some towels and dry it. Sometimes you'll get that from them doing that also, because they're using dirty towels or inferior quality towels. So we're going to try to get rid of a lot of this scratching. Like I said, I can't tell what y'all are seeing and what you're not. And somebody has buffed this car before, I can tell, because of some of the marks that are on the top of this character line here. Improper buffing techniques, dirty pads, who knows, bad product, retail product, I don't know. There are a lot of contaminants on this paint. I don't know if y'all can see that. Some of them, a lot of surface contaminants just from what I call road film, from just driving around, getting rained on, that kind of stuff. Watermarks. Some of them are bonded to the surface and should come off relatively easily with the strip wash and the clay bar, which are some of the things I'm going to be doing here. Some are embedded into the clear coat. I may be able to get a lot of that off of the clear coat, but where it's embedded down into the clear coat, the process that he wanted and wanted to budget for will not go after those embedded contaminants. A lot of times you can get the contaminant itself out, but then you don't cure where it embedded into it, and what you're left with is a little outline where it's actually gone down into the clear coat. Anyway, there's a rock chip right there. Nothing I can do about that. It's a shame. Wheels and tires are decent shape, but they need some love, which will be given to it first. Oh man, I'm just looking at all. I hope y'all can see all those scratch marks. Mighty expensive, nice car for it to get that way. The roof, another horizontal surface, as you might expect, is bad as well. There again, from some of it from car washing at the commercial car wash, improper hand washing, and just all kind of fallout contaminants on it, on the glass, making it kind of rough looking. But overall, it's not as bad as a lot of vehicles that I have done, but to bring it back will take some work. You can see all that nasty. I've taken the tag off as usual. You know what, it gets dirty under there too, folks. That needs to be cleaned. Of course, we'll get down low, we'll check for tar, bugs. There's some tar, a few bug splatters here and there, but not as much as I might expect. You see a little bit of curb rash right there on that wheel, which is typical of a longer vehicle like this. It just happens. You know, you drive a car all the time, it just happens. This is a daily driver. Belongs to one of our local barristers. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty then. Oh, and I've got all my tools of the trade out, which included my, what I call my sun hat. Has a very long bill on it. Has that flap in the back to keep me from burning my neck. Plus I have now saturated myself down with sunblock. The sun is relentless out here, folks. You're going to be out here for any length of time. You need to have that ready. I had to get my extra power washer out. The CGI plug on my Ryobi went bad. It's about the third time I've replaced that. Thinking about just bypassing it and making sure that the outlet itself is CGI protector or whatever all that means. But yeah, these horizontal surfaces are going to take some work. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll strip wash it, decon it, we're going to clay bar it, and then we're going to try a one-step buff and see how that does. If not, I'll probably take it to another level. I want to get rid of 85 to 90% of all these scratches, at least, at a minimum. That will increase the shine and luster of the vehicles. Like I told my customer yesterday, all these scratches, they affect the way the light refracts off of the metal, so it dulls the shine a little bit. And sometimes when you put wax on it or retail level stuff, what it does is it has fillers in it, and they fill in those scratches. Looks great for about 2 weeks, or to the first time you wash it. Then all those fillers wash out of those scratches, and they're right back. And you know, anytime you got scratches into the clear coat, it hampers the UV protection or reduces it, and in short period of time it will cause UV damage, which they tell me the first 5 years of a paint job clear coat, you lose 50% of your UV protection, and in the next 5 years you lose 50% more. Of course, this car's not very old, so it hasn't probably lost a lot. Yeah, I tried to talk him into doing a ceramic coating or the new titanium on this. He didn't want that yet. So I will finish it off with a very high quality sealant, which will probably give it 6 months to a year of protection, would be my guess. I believe this car does live outside, so that length of time might be reduced somewhat. But it'll maintain and washed properly with the proper materials. It should last 6 months to a year, I would think, at a minimum. Nice car. I'll come back later and show you guys the interior, which is pretty spiffy. I'm just spiffing up the interior a little bit, but got my work cut out for me correcting this clear coat, folks. Very, very difficult. There's some of the tools of my trade I've assembled out here again. Oh boy, my pressure washer and all that. And one of the more important things, since it's so hot out here, my water bottle. I'm already sweating, it's just rolling off of me. And you have to constantly replenish your fluids or you'll end up in trouble out here in this heat in very short order. You don't realize sometimes just even a light, just a light sweat, how much moisture your body is losing. And if you wait to drink until you get thirsty, it's almost too late at that point. So I'll have this handy, and every couple minutes I'll take a drink out of it. Got all my stuff here, the decon for the paint. I got my Citral in that bottle for getting tar, bugs, and stuff like that. Maybe scrubbing down some of the rubber and plastic trim. Various detail brushes. I got my drill brush out to scrub the tires with. I got my electric battery powered sprayer here, which I need to go get a battery for it, don't I? Because my foaming sprayer, I still can't get the repair kit for it. It's still out of stock. As you can see, I've got an optional drill brush there, and I've got a small Flitz ball in the event I need that, which you can pop into your drill. Handy tool to have. I've got a big one also. This is a new cart, compliments of my daughter Jenny. Hey. I can't see the screen, so I don't know if anybody's watching or not. Now I had two before, but now I got this one, which is very nice. Plus I've got that metal one over there still, which is where I keep my buffers and that kind of stuff that you can roll around. They're pretty handy to have. And I've got an old rickety one over there, which I still have, but I'm slowly but surely getting rid of it. My motorcycle's still working on that. Long story there. And Sally is grumbling at me again because she has been relegated to the out of doors in the sun again while I work on this car. Oh boy. Well, she'll get over it. Here comes one of my fine neighbors. Appreciate you guys. Oh boy, yeah, so we're gonna be stripping it. When we get done with that, it'll be pulled into the garage out of the sunlight, which I'd be better off, and I may do this when I finish the wheels and tires, pull it over there in the shade, get out of direct sunlight. It makes any washing, whether it be strip washing or a maintenance wash, much easier on you, because everything on this dark color paint and this sunlight, any liquid you put on that paint is going to dry very quickly, with the soap in it and that kind of stuff. And probably what I'm going to use on this car today, not what I use a lot of times when I get cars that are really bad. I'm not going to use the Meguiar's Wash Plus on this, which they claim is a polishing soap, but it kind of sort of is, but it has some abrasives in there. I don't want to make more work for myself than there already is getting all them scratches out of there. So what I'm probably going to use is a maintenance soap. Let's see if I can pull it out here. Here it is. From DPC. It's a foaming soap, car wash soap. Nice stuff. Very cost effective, because I don't want to put a strong soap on here in this weather. For this car, it's just not that bad, I don't think. So we're not going to do that. I will, part of the strip washing process, foam it. And there again, I'll probably step down from my strong strip soap and use a milder solution of probably the citral-based or citrus-based soap to let it dwell for a little while to help remove some of the stuff from the surface of the paint before I actually do the contact wash. Okay, just a little preview, folks. Stepping back out of the sun. I hope you guys got a pretty good look at that. You know, if you have any questions, you know what, put them in the comments down below or send me a PM. I'll answer any and all questions that you may or may not have. I'm always anxious to help people out if I can. And if you're watching on Facebook, you know, give me a like, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, all that good stuff. They tell me all that stuff helps. And if you're on YouTube, you know, if you would like, subscribe to my channel and you will be updated in the future on this vehicle and the next one, which the customer says when he comes to pick this one up, he's going to drop off his wife's new Mercedes SUV in its place. So it'll be back-to-back projects, most likely. Most likely. You know what? I'm anxious to get started on this. I've been doing this, man, since I was a little kid at my granddaddy's service station. And that was a long, long time ago. Probably about 55, 60 years ago. Kind of telling you how old I am. Things sure have changed a lot since those days. Man, the equipment, the chemicals, the products, the procedures, everything. Of course, the paint is completely different as well. Most of y'all probably realize that. But thank y'all very much for watching. I'm going to get busy. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you again.